one person from the roster of OVW came and tried to stop us. Not one.
Cash is king.
You ain't nothing but a loser, and that's why the only medal that you're holding is that piece of garbage chain in your head.
You call me a loser, then beat me.
I will whip your ass all up and down this ring.
I'm gonna go in the back, see what strings I can pull. It's time for you to put your money where your mouth is, punk.
Referee Shane just calling for the bell.
Guys, shades of Saturday night all over again.
Not one person from the OVW staff stopped us. Stopped us. Stopped us. Stopped us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to OVW Live. Brian Cannons here with Dan, Stevie J, and Josh Ashcraft for a night packed full of what can be considered main event matches from top to bottom.
That's right. We are on the road to Tough Love, February 2nd, right here at the Davis Arena. And you got to wonder, what are Jesse Goddard and his sinister crew up to here tonight?
Well, after the actions we've seen from the last few, what is this?
You had to say it. You had to say it. Shannon the Dude and Adam Revolver making their way out here. Two of this monstrous group we've seen take over OVW over the last few weeks, leave some of the top superstars laying.
Speak of the devil, and he may just appear. Shannon the Dude, Adam Revolver might have something to say, might have some explaining to do for their actions over these last few weeks.
Well, maybe Revolver can talk about the Cole shopping
Allow
spree
me
Jesse took him on to get that
introduce
outfit.
once again myself to all of you slobs here in Davis Arena. Not only am I the World Heavyweight Radio Champion, not only am I the greatest radio personality the world has ever heard, but I'm also the greatest manager of the biggest, baddest faction that OVW has ever seen. Because just like, hey,
You gonna take that,
show
guys?
me some respect.
This crowd voicing their
Because
displeasure
just
with
like
Shannon
I
and his
am
crew.
radio gold, my faction is wrestling gold. And it's only a matter of time before we have every piece of gold that OVW has to offer.
This is
Because you see,
booze.
we're living life luxury style.
This is the
$1 million
most negative
homes.
reaction I've ever heard.
Showing up in limos. Doing all the things that all of you wish you could do. All of you are living vicariously through us. And I know vicariously is a big word for all of you idiots out here. That simply means you wish you were us, but you will never be us.
I don't think I've ever heard such a negative reaction from the Davis
EC3.
Arena crowd.
Absolute
Perhaps
vitriol.
our best asset, the man who controls the narrative. Certified Luke Curtis, the Rush Division champion, the man with devilishly good looks, and maybe the greatest technical wrestler in OVW.
Hard work, Shannon.
Oh, I'm just getting started. I'm gonna be here all night, so you might as well just shut up. The OVW heavyweight champion, the Indian Lion, my personal monster, Mahabali Shira. How about the face that runs the place? The man that brings worldwide attention to this faction and to OVW. The national heavyweight champion, Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard.
Is he expecting them
Shut
to
up,
cheer?
you idiots! Tell them to shut up.
This crowd is just I'm glued. And
I'm talking. When I talk, you sit down and shut up, every one of you.
Somebody get this
And
geek out of the
last but
ring.
not least, the man right here to my left, a former Triple Crown champion. He knows a whole lot about gold. He's my personal security detail tonight, and the man that trains me every week. Wait.
Guys, as much as they hated Shannon and Adam, they seem happier than ever to see Cash Flow.
Cash Flow, what are you doing here? I thought I smelled Whopper juice. What is he doing here?
Shannon said Adam the Dude's his security. I think you're gonna need 5 or 6 more of Adam Revolvers with Cash Flow around.
And listen to the OVW faithful.
Get him back, Revolver. Get him back. You're my security detail tonight. Don't let him. Don't give him a mic. He doesn't have anything to say. Nobody cares what he has to say.
Hey, how about you shut your mouth, Shannon the Dude?
Hey, you can't talk to me like that.
Adam Revolver, you stick your hand in my face again, I'm gonna rip it off and beat you with it. That's good. Your security? What are you security of, JCPenney?
A little above his pay grade, I think.
You watch yourself, Cash Flow. Let's be clear, I'm a former champion. I'm not dressed to fight, but I promise I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anyone in the back. I'm not afraid of anyone on this planet. So you better watch what you say.
Voice cracked a little bit there.
Any other time, I would take you up on your offer and I will smash you like the bug that you are, Adam Revolver. But let me make myself clear, I'm not here for you. I'm here for you, Shannon the Dude.
Hey. What do you want from me?
You need to understand something. Your clients, namely Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard, he belongs to me. So here's my proposal. I want Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard, and I want that idiot EC3 February 2nd at Tough Love.
You want Jesse Goddard and EC3? You really are as dumb as you look, aren't you? Look, okay, I'll tell you what. You want Spectacular, you want EC3. What, 2-on-1? We all know you don't have any friends back there. You're not gonna find anybody that will be your tag team partner.
So that's how you got your job in radio. You're a real commodian. You're full.
Oh my God.
Let me make myself clear, dummy. Let me make myself clear. Out of any number of people that you and your group have screwed over in the back, you don't think I can get on my cell phone and call one of those guys up and have them tag with me? It doesn't matter. At February 2nd, Tough Love, OVW Davis Arena, it's gonna be real tough when I stick my foot in Jesse Goddard's and EC3's ass, and I will bring a partner.
Yeah, you just wrote a check your ass can't cash, Cash Flow.
Cash Flow laying down the gauntlet, guys. Sounds like we got a main event for Tough Love.
Well, Cash Flow has a list a mile long of men that are willing to team with him to take on Goddard and EC3.
Who's it gonna be?
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
Wrestling a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Now the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Shauna Reed has had some weird obsession with Haley J.
Oh my God! That viscous fluid just spit in the face of Layla Gray.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Mexico, New York, the Sultan of the Sky, Blanco Loco.
Making his return to the OVW, the Sultan of the Skies, Blanco Loco, guys, one of the highest flyers, most unorthodox offenses we've ever seen.
One half of Level X making his return, his long-awaited return here to OVW. I'm excited to see what he's got in store.
And his opponent from the west end of the Ville, the Hood Ninja, Isaiah.
There he is. You see him. And listen to the crowd here in the Davis Arena. The reaction for Isaiah.
Former multi-time Rush Division champion, multi-time tag team champion, as you know incredibly well, Josh. Now, very similar styles we're going to see here, but also different. It's like Batman versus Nightwing. Similar styles, but subtle differences.
You know, I'm not mad about that reference. I'll take it. It was a decent one. Here's the thing. Blanco Loco, Isaiah, both of these men, pioneers in the OVW Rush Division, two of the most exciting stars to watch in our Rush Division, and they're taking on each other one-on-one tonight. And I can tell you, Brian, these two men know each other very well.
Josh, you're absolutely right. Now, Steve, this match has been talked about all week, earmarked as a potential match of the night already, highlight of the night.
You could talk about a match of the year candidate, and we're only in January. But beyond that, both of these men looking to plant their flag as the king of the Rush Division, perhaps #1 contendership in line.
Now, if you remember, Isaiah won that 5-way last week and now is the #1 contender for the Rush Division Championship. So, you know, Josh, Luke Curtis has to be watching this very closely.
Well, Blanco Loco, he's a threat in the Rush Division. You know that Luke Curtis is watching this with his #1 contender, Isaiah, in there. You see Blanco Loco trying to open the eyes of the OVW board, so to speak.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, Loco is a guy, guys, he's been flying a little bit under the radar, which is insane because he's...
Hang on. How went for that Dragon Driver? Loco man just slide out. Sorry, Brian.
Oh, no, you're fine. Then.
This just slings him off, charges back in. 28th Street Slam out of high.
Isaiah finding a way to capitalize. Loco was keeping him on his toes there for a second, but High found a way to close the deal there.
Very back and forth as we knew this match would be between two top contenders in OVW.
Isaiah now takedown on Loco. Loco kicks him off. You know, Isaiah, he's a multiple-time OVW Rush Division champion and one of the pillars of that division here in OVW.
You're absolutely right. The crowd favorite and multi-time champion in multiple divisions is Isaiah.
True.
Now, when you look at Loco, a guy who's still looking to scratch his name into the OVW walls, I mean, which is insane considering the Chain Carnage match he had last year was an absolute instant classic.
Loco now looks like going for a brainbuster. Sorry there, Brian. High manages to get out and just a stiff shot. Double palm strikes, backs Loco into the corner.
You talk about that stiff shot. Let's not forget, Isaiah, part of one of the most treacherous groups in OVW history, the Legacy of Brutality. See, he knows how to fight, and he knows how to win.
That's right, he went for that TTD, short German though. Short German with the bridge. I thought Loco had him. High went for that leaping leg lariat. And that's one of the things that makes Loco such a threat in that ring. He's quicker than a hiccup, man. He can hit you from anywhere. And he's agile and athletic as anyone that's ever been here.
Absolutely. The thing about Loco is he can hit you from any angle at any time. He's very unorthodox, so there's no way to really scout that.
But you can see that Isaiah. Hang on, what's going on here with Loco?
Loco grabbing those ribs, having an issue here. Collapsing down to his knees, and Isaiah.
Isaiah's still, his bell's still rung from earlier in that German suplex spot. I mean, he was dropped right on the back of his head, and something's going on with Loco.
Hold on, folks. We're going to take a second here, make sure everybody's...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. Oh!
Loco having trouble right now. Couldn't keep it in. Isaiah using the momentary distraction and roll-up.
Isaiah getting a quick pinfall. Your OVW #1 contender for the Rush Division Championship.
Clearly not the way
I don't
expect it to go. Folks, we're going to get some medical officials to check on Loco. We got High checking on him, the referee checking right now.
On the respect out of Isaiah.
Folks, we're gonna go to break. We'll get some of our medical professionals check on Blanco Loco. We'll be right back for more OVW.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit ovwacademy.com and apply now.
Why? Why you OVW keep reaching out to me and asking me same question over and over? Hey Shera, where you at? What you doing? Why you joined this group? What's going on? What's going on? Everything's going so well. I am enjoying every single second of my life. I'm gonna say that I'm so happy to be part of this group. We are unstoppable. We are unbeatable. We are going to change everything and we're going to control everything around OVW, and no one can break this group. And I'm going to send this message in this wrestling industry. We are next level. We are name of the game.
Folks, as you saw before the break, we had a medical issue with Blanco Loco. The match could not continue, but folks, it's okay. Loco was able to make his way to the back. He's being tended to by our top medical professionals, and if we get any more updates throughout the night, we will let you know. But as of right now, Blanco Loco able to make it to the back on his own, and our thoughts are with him throughout the evening. Now, folks, we're going to go ahead and keep the action going. Keep your thoughts with Loco, but keep your anticipation high for this next matchup. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Brian, you got it. The following contest is set for one fall, and with a 20-minute time limit, it is a tag team match. Introducing first, they are the team of Kamale, Ari Alexander, and La Princesa, Tiffany Nieves.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action. Tiffany Nieves, La Princesa, tagging up with Ari Alexander, two of the top competitors in the OVW Women's Division.
And their opponents, the team of Miguel Alice Crowley and the Queen of the North, Rhea Garcia.
We just heard Shera saying he's proud to be part of this club with daughters and everyone's proud to be part of it. Now, when you look at Freya the Slayer and Alice Crowley, Josh, that's a bad attitude club.
Oh, absolutely a bad attitude club. That's a great way to put it. You know that there's history between Ari Alexander and Alice Crowley, and you know that it's going to spill over in this tag team contest.
Absolutely. You know, and Ari's going to be looking for that German suplex. Alice looking for that big hurt. But the wild card here, Tiffany Nieves, originally, Dream Girl Ellie's supposed to be in this matchup. Everyone probably ready and scouted for her. Tiffany Nieves, the wild card, Steve.
Yeah, it's going to change the whole dynamic of the match, but I do feel that these two bullies, Freya the Slayer and Alice Crowley, will be just fine.
Good Lord, look at Ari Alexander, Josh. We've seen a new attitude out of her lately, a new aggression, not back it down from Freya the Slayer.
We have, and Tiffany Nieves, don't take anything away from the aggression on her, but Alice Crowley has brought out something different in Ari Alexander.
That'll happen when you get your tail kicked from pillar to post week after week.
Nieves and Ari Alexander double teaming. Look at that, drop kicks in sequence there. Nieves, La Princesa, the newcomer of the year for 2022, looking to make 2023 the year of La Princesa, might have some gold in her future.
Right now, Freya the Slayer in firm control over La Princesa.
Yeah, Tiffany in a bad corner there.
Tiffany
Freya
in the wrong place, and now, right now, they're just wailing on her.
You know, they're dangerous apart, but together, could you imagine the threat that they could pose to OVW?
You're absolutely right, Josh. If those two decided to team up and just start ripping apart the OVW women's division, there may be no one who can stop them. Alice Crowley right now showing you her dominance, looking for a vertical suplex.
She just said, "This is for you, Alice." And then slams Tiffany Nieves right to the mat.
Looking right at Ari Alexander, continuing that hatred and the vitriol between these two women. And look at that.
And just pie-facing Ari Alexander, and it's like I said at the beginning of this match, there's a history between those two women, and we're going to see it boil over.
Ari Alexander needs to get back on the outside before she gets disqualified. Right now, Tiffany Nieves is suffering.
Ooh, off with her head.
Ari hurting more than helping her partner there, trying to get in and just causing a distraction. Look at Alice now capitalizing off that attack from Freya the Slayer.
Tiffany Nieves kick out?
Tiffany manages to somehow get the wherewithal to kick out.
Look at Alice Crowley looking right at Ari, looking her in the eyes, goading her on. And again, getting Nieves back to her corner.
Well, you know, and that's the psychological game, and Ari cannot fall into that trap. Alice is going to do anything she can to try to get her flustered and make her make mistakes like we saw earlier.
Absolutely, that's what got Tiffany Nieves in this precarious situation as it is. Now, Steve, Freya the Slayer and Alice cutting this ring in half, isolating Tiffany Nieves.
Well, and I don't know what she's going to be able to do to get out of it. Right now, she is getting stretched. That camel clutch with the forearm under the chin. That might be across the throat there.
Freya taking a
I mean, that looks like a choke to me. Referee's not in good position, doesn't catch it.
And Freya taking a page out of Alice's book, looking right at Ari. She does it. Nieves fighting out, though, showing that heart and determination that makes up Tiffany Nieves.
Ooh, Enziguri right to the side of the head. Tag made now. Alice Crowley legal, but here comes Ari.
Ari, and going straight for Alice Crowley, getting her hands on the woman she's wanted to beat up since last year.
Exacting a little bit of revenge here. Ari Alexander,
Oh, looked like she tried to go for a gut wrench. Alice managed to shift her weight, and I don't know who got the worst of that.
Bit of a gut Death Valley driver mixed with a gut wrench mixed with a DDT.
Well, it almost ended the match regardless before Freya came in and saved the day.
And look at the strength from Freya the Slayer, just planting Tiffany Nieves and going straight for Ari Alexander.
Referee Charlene McKenzie attempting to get some sort of semblance of control here.
I wish her the best of luck. This is all over the place.
You guys, I don't know if you're Game of Thrones fans, but Freya the Slayer's dominance can only be described as like a Brienne of Tar sort of situation. Oh my God! Look at Ari holding on, guys. We are seeing a new side of Ari Alexander, and Freya just saw it up close and personal.
Now Tiffany Nieves, Tiffany's got her hook for that DDT. Wait a second, Alice reverses, shoots her into the corner.
Big boot right to the face.
Now wait a second, Alice is legal. Tiffany is not, though, Brian.
And you know what, Josh? That's kind of the situation with these tag team matches. Your emotions get the better of them. Sometimes they lose track, including Charlene, the referee.
I think Big Al's got her well
scouted big hurt.
there.
Big hurt on Nieves. But, guys, you can fold her like an accordion all you want.
What is Freya doing? Yeah, Freya the Slayer face first into that pole.
You got Alice going for that big hurt again on Nieves. Ooh. You remember when Ari Alexander went through this same thing? Was big hurt after big hurt, took Ari out of competition for weeks.
Ari had a grade 2 concussion out of that, and she's still suffering from the side effects. But wait, Ari waistlock.
Holy schnitzel.
Huge German stacks her up. That's it.
Here are your winners, Tiffany Nieves and Ari Alexander.
Guys, you gotta think Ari Alexander so satisfied with that German suplex. Tonight, the German suplex reigns supreme over the Big Hurt.
You know, being certified doesn't mean I'm afraid to get my shoes a little dirty sometimes. I mean, why do you think that they came to me, formed around me? Because they know I'm the only one that's willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. And before you know it, we'll have taken control of OVW entirely. So you can either fall in line or, you know.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
The following contest on OVW Wrestling is set for one fall with
Hey, 20. Cut the music. Cut the announcements. I don't need it. Hey, when my hand goes up and I do this, that means hush.
I don't think they're gonna hush, but
Hush.
they should.
Would you treat Josh Duhamel this way, Tony Evans? Come out here telling people to hush.
This
They paid to be
means
here.
hush.
I don't think the OVW faithful much care about that, Tony.
Seems to be having the positive or the opposite reaction of what is.
Now, if you'll excuse the way I sound right now, I'm a little under the weather. Being in this town, being in Louisville, Kentucky, being in the back next to those idiots, being out in front of each and every one of you, seeing your ugly faces, it makes me sick. Hush!
Fans here, not a big
Keep the
fan today.
disrespect. I'm gonna keep telling you to hush. Last week I put everybody on notice again. I delivered on my promise again. So this week, per usual, if there's anybody back there with a set on them that thinks they can make me shut up, anybody that wants a piece of superior Tony Evans.
Oh, hold on.
Well, we know
And
that
his
music.
opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Dustin Jackson.
I think Louisville's favorite son wants a piece of the King of the Hush division, Steve.
The crowd seems to have finally hushed now that Dustin Jackson has come out here. I don't know why they're showing this guy respect and not Tony Evans.
Tony Evans coming out insulting the OVW faithful, the OVW locker room, not making any friends on either side of the barricade.
Well, listen to the crowd.
This crowd, a big fan of Dustin Jackson, former Kentucky heavyweight champion, former tag team champion, former television champion. Very few straps he has not held here in OVW. A big opportunity for Tony Evans.
Tony Evans wanted a top challenger here, and he wants all the top competition, and by God, tonight it is given to him.
Showing some disrespect, calling elbow tie up here. They get Dulcie Dawn across the ring.
And look at that. Dustin Jackson just driving Tony right back into that corner.
Ooh, big chops to the chest there. No hush on those.
How dare he do that? Tony Evans is under the weather.
Look at the athleticism out of Dustin Jackson. Deep arm drag taking him over.
The guy, Dustin Jackson, out of action for months. Even had to relinquish that Kentucky heavyweight championship, returning at the Nightmare Rumble to a huge ovation. Now, looking to get his footing back in a very crowded OVW.
And Dustin Jackson's leaned up in some of the best shape of his career now.
Ooh, Dustin Jackson, huge shoulder block with Steve Jackson there against Tony Evans, who's in the best shape of his life and has been picking up momentum over the last several weeks.
Both of these men have all the momentum in the world right now. Dustin Jackson just coming back from the Nightmare Rumble.
Just ripping DJ down by his hair there.
Tony Evans, very no-nonsense, doesn't want it to look good, just wants it to be effective.
You know, I don't know what the problem is that Tony Evans has. Like, the guy backstage, he's not fun to be around. He's always in a sour mood.
No, he's a bit of a grimace, not the fun Burple kind. He's just a guy that walks around with a bad attitude and doesn't want to take any accountability for his shortcomings. Oh, God.
Dustin Jackson just chopping away at the chest, trying to make ground beef.
And the thing is with Tony Evans, he's a very talented professional wrestler, and he's had the opportunity to show how good he is, but he still doesn't feel like he's had the right opportunity, the right time, Steve.
Well, today might very well be that right time. In firm control of the former champ, Dustin Jackson, is Tony Evans.
Well, just fish hooking Dustin Jackson now right in front of referee Josh Patterson.
Superior maneuver.
Illegal maneuver, but either way.
And guys, Davis Arena is the thing where everything can change in 3 seconds, and Tony Evans knows that. He's just looking for a couple of big wins to show he belongs at the top of the ladder.
Can you imagine he's doing this while he's under the weather? To be,
oh, good God.
To come in sick and do what he's doing is unbelievable.
The amount of force on that Irish whip. Evans about took himself out of his own boots with that one.
And guys, Dustin Jackson is no slouch. Former multi-time champion in multiple divisions, but Tony Evans right now is finding a way to isolate Dustin Jackson's offense.
Dustin now feeding off the energy from the crowd here, manages to make it back to his feet. Shots to the midsection and head of Evans. Evans cuts him back off.
The electricity in this building tonight is off the charts, folks. And that's just this. You can't miss OVW Live. You can be part of this. Oh, my God. Incredible environment every week live at Davis Arena.
As great as it is on television, you can't beat seeing it live. You're right. Right now, the crowd firmly behind Louisville's favorite son.
Big scoop out of Jackson here. Hang on, Evans managed to slide behind, and look at that, just raking the eyes. Oh!
Good
Lord.
Lord.
A back fist out of Tony Evans.
And hold on, following through, rolling up, Dustin Jackson dropping him down.
Oh, that's got to be hell on your lower back.
A modified, almost atomic drop maneuver there, and Evans picked up the win.
Wow!
Your winner, Superior Tony Evans.
Like Michael Jordan's flu game, somehow Tony Evans able to pull it together and stand tall tonight. Unbelievable win for Superior Tony Evans.
Why? Why these men? Why these men in this moment, in this now? Why? Because it was destined to be. To control the narrative of the industry, you have to control the indoctrination of the next generation. To control the narrative, you have to control OVW.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
It's your boy, Mr. Pectacular, your OVW National Heavyweight Champion. Wow. I'm here at my 4th vacation home, and I just wanted to say, cat's out of the bag. you got me. You've all been able to see what I was investing in at the tail end of 2022, and the dividends are paying off. Friends, the friends are coming together. Ah, that's right, Mahabali Shira. Rawr. Luke Curtis, Adam Revolver, has Shannon the Dude in tote, and yours truly, EC3. Mwah! The creme de la creme, taking the wrestling industry by storm, something that in the sights of OVW have never seen before. The real question is, if I was on the OVW roster, I'd be wondering who's gonna stop us. The answer's nobody. See you on the water, boys.
Folks, welcome back to OVW. What a night of action we have had so far. And before we get any further, I just want to give you a quick update. Blanco Loco, absolutely fine. Took a hard shot during the match, but he is up and running now. Couldn't be happier to give you that information.
Well, you know what? You're right about that. Blanco Loco's okay, but you know who's not going to be okay? Godders and his associates on February 2nd at OVW's Tough Love. We already heard tonight, Cash Flow. He wants to get his hands on him, but who is going to be his tag team partner?
We have no idea, but we've still got a main event to get to tonight. We've got the Dark Clouds versus Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence, and I'm not going to talk to you. You talk to Eric.
Folks, there's only one man that can get us to that main event, so Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Guys, I'll talk to either one of you. It's all right. Here comes your main event, scheduled for one fall. It's a non-title match with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, and representing the royal family, accompanied to the ring by Tony Bizzo, the hustler to get bundled, elusive, Eric Darkstorm, Dark Cloud.
One of the most formidable tag teams we have ever seen in OVW, guys, when you look at Dark Clouds.
Well, Dark Clouds, Tony Bizzo, the royal family, they have definitely made an impact here. They want to get their hands on Omar and Luscious Lawrence, because think about it. If they win, they might get in contendership for the championships again.
Absolutely. You beat the OVW Tag Team Champions, almost guarantees you a Tag Team Championship opportunity. It doesn't hurt that they're former OVW Tag Team Champions on their own.
You talk about two men that are willing to do anything to win.
And their opponents, they are the OVW Tag Team Champions, the team of Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence.
They're going to need to do anything and then some to topple Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir.
Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence are two titans of OVW paired up and became OVW Tag Team Champions after removing those championships from the Fallen. But the Dark Clouds may be one of the toughest teams they've come across yet. Two men who in their own right, Josh, could be OVW Heavyweight Champion one day.
Omar Amir, Luscious Lawrence, they're no strangers to the Dark Clouds. These two guys, you know, the thing is, we didn't expect them to work as well together as a team as Omar and Luscious have been.
Absolutely.
They've just clicked on every level.
The Brute from the Bahamas and the King of Juice absolutely gelled together so quickly. But you could say the same about Dark Clouds and Tony Bizzo. And guys, Omar Amir, Luscious Lawrence, Steve, they know Tony Bizzo quite well, and Bizzo hanging around ringside.
We've got a hell of a main event lined up, but you know that Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence have got their eyes on the complete package hanging out there on the outside of the ring.
Ricky Jones absent tonight, and I know that because he's not here next to the table screaming at me. Literally told me he's going to kill me one time. And here we go, big tag team main event this hour of OVW. To get bundles starting out with Omar Amir. Two of pound for pound, Josh, two of the strongest men in OVW. There we go, starting a little bit of a shoving match, starting this out. Ooh, Omar raining down those right hands.
Omar and Get Bundles just duking it out in the center of the ring.
They skipped the wrestling match portion of tonight's card and went straight to the fight.
And Omar Amir just unloading on to Get Bundles. We saw Omar come alive last week when he wanted to challenge Goddard and his whole crew of cronies. absolutely livid. And you're seeing that fire inside of him this week as well.
Bundles goes right for the eyes to get a little bit of a separation there.
See, that's efficiency. You see all the work that Omar Amir did, and all it took was one maneuver by DeGette Bundles, and now he's standing tall.
One illegal maneuver, Steve. It was illegal.
I didn't say whether or not it was illegal. I said one maneuver.
This is
efficiency.
This is why you hide under the desk whenever a deputy comes out here. This is why. Omar Amir launching to get Bundles off the ropes here. Oh, look at Bundles, Josh.
Bundles with a shoulder tackle, taking down Amir right in the center of the ring.
This crowd not admiring the skills of DeGette Bundles.
Well, DeGette Bundles may have taken a little bit too much time showboating as Omar Amir managed to hit him with a beautiful cross-body press.
The Hustler eating the crossbody. Now Omar Amir looking to do more damage. Might want to tag out here, though. I mean, this is a tag team matchup. You don't have to do this all on your own.
Now, he might not be able to tag if his arm's broken. And now comes in the King of the Juice.
Well, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you see Eric Darkstorm trying to call Bundles over, telling him, tag, man, tag.
Now, a few tag teams have actually shown up in OVW and kicked down the doors like Dark Clouds. Within a couple months, became OVW Tag Team Champions. None of that, undefeated when doing so.
And there's the tag that Eric Darkstorm's been begging for, but just meets a brick wall that is Luscious Lawrence.
Guys, Darkstorm made his big return at OVW's Nightmare Rumble, was on the injured list there for a little bit, but looking like $1 million now.
First the Irish whip. Juice is loose out of Luscious.
A bit of meet the cheeks there from the King of the Juice. Now Darkstorm in trouble in the corner.
And Darkstorm in a very precarious position. Better watch out. Luscious Lawrence usually likes to do something a little filthy in that corner.
Lawrence likes to do something filthy in a lot of corners. But right now, Darkstorm with, almost turned it around. But look at Lawrence overpowering Darkstorm. Just manhandling him, Josh.
I mean, tag made. Referee calls it a legal tag. Scooping a slam out of Luscious.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone manhandle Darkstorm like this.
What is Omar doing?
What is up?
Oh, no, no, no.
Hold on. Shades of the Dudleys.
Oh! Well, referee was tied up looking to get Bundles, acted a fool, didn't see it coming.
Darkstorm gonna have a dark bruise down south after that. And hold on, Bundles might get one to match here.
Bundles not the legal man.
Hold on, no. Buns, oh my, enter the buns.
That's just gonna ruin weekends all the way around.
The Dark Clouds are absolutely reeling. The tag team champions are in control of this main event.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit ovwacademy.com and apply now.
Folks, welcome back to this tag team main event. Dark Clouds found a way to get an advantage during the break. Oh, big slam there from DeGette Bundles. Former champions versus current champions.
I think he just upset Omar Amir, looking to make some waves here.
The bad man from the Bahamas powering up here. It's a short-lived offense there from the Dark Clouds, Josh.
You know, during the entire break, the Dark Clouds trying to regroup with Tony Bizzo on the outside. And I think all that did, you're right, all that did was make Omar Amir and Luscious angry. They couldn't get their hands on him. They kept running.
Here's the dangerous thing I've found about the Dark Clouds, though. The more difficult it is to beat you, the more they want to and the more they'll do anything to do so. Omar Amir might just be digging his own grave with the Dark Clouds.
Hang on, Omar manages to slide out, looks for an O'Connor roll. Oh!
On the button.
Just brilliant tandem maneuver.
Yeah. Right place, right time. Darkstorm showing his ring prowess. Just knew exactly where to be.
Right place, right time. That's what happens when you're a tag team. for as long as the Dark Clouds have been together.
And to get Bundles capitalizing, get right on top of it now. Quick tag to Darkstorm.
Darkstorm measures his target now, just shot right to the rib, right to the floating rib, it looks like.
Darkstorm doing the strut around the ring, feeling confident now. Oh, goading in Lawrence.
European uppercut right in the center of the ring, rocks the bell of Omar Amir, and Omar is literally and physically on the ropes.
Omar still rocked after that big shot to the face and the continued shots from Bundles. Oh, Omar, the suntan Superman, trying to fight back into it. Ooh, shot to the throat. Darkstorm and Bundles doing a great job of double teaming Omar while the referee's distracted.
Jay Cloyd getting distracted left and right. He's got too much extracurricular activity going on. Dark Cloud's taking advantage of it.
Between the Dark Clouds, goading Luscious Lawrence and Tony Bizzo being a fly in the ointment on the floor.
Ooh, leg drop from Bundles. And again, there's the attitude behind these guys. You're seeing that rib come off of them, that ego.
Well, you're as good as the Dark Clouds are. You can be that drippy.
Again, Josh, you're not wrong. Kicked down the doors to Davis Arena. Became OVW Tag Team Champions while still undefeated. And now you got to think they would love to get a win to get right back into title contention.
After having spent some time away, the Dark Clouds back and looking to establish themselves as the top team in OVW. And right now, it's looking like they're doing a damn good job of it.
Omar trying to come alive and get something going, but again, shut down by DeGette.
Omar just swinging out with anything he can, hands, feet, whatever it is to create separation, create distance, try to make that tag.
Omar Amir, not a multi-time OVW heavyweight champion for no reason, but right now, at the behest, oh gosh, at the bay of Dark Clouds.
Oh! If it weren't the drop kick that cleaned his clock before, the knee to the back of the skull definitely did.
Just doing damage.
Oh, now, and look at this, Tony Bizzo.
Referee distracted again.
Tony Bizzo, yeah, here's the thing about Bizzo. He struts around with the Dark Clouds pretending he's a bad boy. Tony Bizzo couldn't be a bad boy if he tried.
God. Dark Clouds as bad as they come, though, might get a win. Ooh, 2 count. Amir's got to get that tag to Lawrence, but the Dark Clouds are doing a great job isolating Omar Amir.
Omar Amir kicking and screaming as much as he can, but he may be drowning. He may be in waters that are too deep for even the Bahamian Superman.
Ooh, big shot to the face, rocking Darkstorm.
You see the sweat just flying off of him.
What is it? Might be too much, too late. Darkstorm shutting him down.
Shot to the midsection from Darkstorm stops all momentum that, Omar Amir had going. The longer Omar Amir keeps getting singled out by the Clouds, the more trouble he is in.
Ooh,
he has got to make a tag to Luscious Lawrence.
And what we have to consider is not only tonight, but the future of the career of Omar Amir. Because, the Dark Clouds may be looking to put him out of action here.
Absolutely right. You're looking at the Dark Clouds, the team who took out both members of the Fanny Pack Party at one point.
Bundles now just strutting before he drops the elbow.
Look at the confidence on the face of the Dark Clouds.
They have slowed down the match to their pace. They have the match firmly in their control, and you're seeing the confidence grow and grow on the Dark Clouds now. Oh, and look at Luscious Lawrence taking off the apron to get Bundles. And again, Lawrence heating up his emotions, getting the better of him.
An enraged Luscious Lawrence trying to get his hands on DeGette Bundles. And while the referee has his back turned, DeGette Bundles just choking Omar within an inch of his life.
Just straight up choking the man. DeGette Bundles, very familiar with choking down another human being.
He was just trying to adjust his collar. You see his collar
What collar? He's not wearing a shirt, you dolt.
Oh. Well, I'm confused.
DeGette Bundles in firm control now, guys. Dark Clouds keep finding a way to keep Omar Amir down, and it might just be one big move away from putting this match away.
Face right into the sneaker, and Omar now, look at this. Omar Amir trying to rally Brian.
It's like Omar heard the tag and is coming alive now.
Where the hell is this coming from?
Somewhere deep down inside. Omar just barely missed the tag.
Millimeters away.
And Darkstorm realizing how close Omar was, now desperately getting him out of that corner. Oh,
Good Lord, a vertical suplex into a cutter. Referee, too. Oh.
Darkstorm might have had the win there for Dark Clouds if not for Luscious Lawrence coming in to break it up. Darkstorm now getting the attack to get Bundles. Folks, we might just be seeing the decimation of the OVW Tag Team Champion. Oh!
Chin breaker out of Omar.
We are seeing the decimation of the, oh my goodness, where?
Samoan drop. Omar Amir somehow coming alive here.
Bahamian drop?
We'll give it to him. They felt it down in the Bahamas, that's for sure. There we go.
And there's the tag.
Luscious.
Luscious is in.
There we go. The king of the House of Juice. Bringing in the lariats. Left and right now. Back up. I'm sorry, that back elbow straight to the face of Bundles. One for Darkstorm as well.
The king of the juice, Luscious Lawrence, cleaning house right now. Both members of the Dark Clouds. Oh!
Huge power slam out of Lush.
I think you mean big, juicy power slam Johnson. I think Luscious Lawrence isn't done. Hold on. Meet the cheeks.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is unhygienic. Oh, wait a second here.
Alabama slam. Good Lord.
Omar Amir somehow found it within himself to launch his body.
Right in the nick of time.
Good Lord, that Alabama slam was just brutal, guys. Lawrence landing on the back of his head to get Bundles. Thought he had it, and he might have if not for Omar Amir. Omar tagged back in, legal man. Ooh.
Omar tried to get back in, tried to rally, but was just met with a clothesline right across the throat.
The Dark Clouds have been in control.
Wait.
Looking for scattered showers. Oh!
No! Omar manages to twist out. Hang on, quick roll up. He got him!
The champ's won!
Your winners, Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir.
Omar and Luscious pick up the win, but what a hellacious battle.